Welcome back to Crazy Bill's Garage. And you know what? It really does feel like it's been forever since I have done one of these used oil filters. And yeah, it's been weeks, I'm sure. But looking forward, not looking back, let us get into these. And we did not have much of a selection. Yes, I did not because, well, it's wintertime here in Manitoba. There ain't nobody bringing in the oil, and there ain't nobody bringing in the rare oil filters. So, a couple came in, couple, as in three, really. So I grabbed them. And one of these is Polaris. Well, Skidoo, and that's something. So we're going to look at a Skidoo. I do have a Mopar and an AC Delco. So you know what? I have them pre-cut because, you know, I'm trying to save time. And I'm trying to drain these very properly. And yes, they have drained properly. But first, we're going to look at the Polaris. So, looks pretty clean. Let's see. Is this is probably rubber. Huh, feels pretty pliable for rubber. Not sure. Oh, it's one of those. That is the bypass. I always like these bypasses. But how is the filter? Oh, it's got a real spring in the Polaris filter. Oh my word. Well, blow me down. Look at that. Now let's look here though. It does look like it was in there a while. It's got holes. Does it say where this is made? Hard to read anything on here. It's kind of worn right out. So hard to read. Let me see here. It might say. Nope, doesn't say. Doesn't say. It's just all blurry. So there you go. There's the inside of the cup of the Polaris. I've never taken a Skidoo or a snowmobile oil filter apart. This looks pretty neat though. Well, let's get to the first super knife. Haven't seen super knife in a while, have we? It's good to have super knife back. It hasn't been needed. What kind of music should I use for exciting oil filters like Skidoos? This filtration seems very, very thin. Like wow. Okay, everything's just falling apart. That's good. But yeah, look at that. It is very thin filtration, if you can see. But yeah, it's pretty thin. Don't see anything wrong, like metal pieces or anything in her. She looks quite fine. Wow. Oh, and I do not have my microscope at this location. So, there'll be no looking at the oil filters through the microscope. Wish I could, but I had to get this done at a different location because I'm just, you run out of time. You really do. Next will be the AC Delco. And how much do we love the AC Delco? Well, they're one of my favorite product of USA. That's always good. And they're built by Champ Labs. So look at this. That is not too bad. That is cleaner than I thought it would be. How about that? Is wow, harder than I thought it would be. Wow. So that one was in there a while, I'm guessing. That one's pretty hard. Not hard enough so that it'll crack. But look at inside the can. She's pretty clean in here. Impressive. And, well, she's sealed around. You can see the indentation there. Will it pull off easy? Sorry, Super Knife. I don't think I'll need you for this one, little buddy. Oh well. It's the fabric type. I like these. I know. People get them mixed up and think they're the fiber end type, but they're not. It's like, I don't know, some sort of cotton or something. They work fine. And inside we do have the E-core. Very nice. Still love the E-core. It's one of my favorites. Now let us take. Oh, she is full of gunk. Glad I drained these. Gunk and a piece of metal. You can see it there, can't you? Yep. Wow, she's shiny metal. Oh, this thing is just full of carbon and debris. You know? But overall, I wish I had my microscope for this one. This one would be an interesting look. But I do not. Ooh, lots of pieces of metal on this one here. There's metal all over the place on there. So that is something. Now, we'll get to the star of the show. Or no, I think the AC Delco was the star. But we'll get to the Mopar. As you can look at it, you know these are made by Purelator. So Purelator makes these. I can tell by the cutouts. Ooh, that's dark. That's very dark. There's like only 2 usable threads on here. What is going on? There ain't many threads on there at all. Wow. Maybe 3. There might be 3. Okay, let's see. Well, that's taking way more strength than it should to move that. So these last two filters have been in here way too long. Stamped steel spring. Everything's coated in like really dark, sludgy oil. So look at that down there. Not too bad though, actually. Except, yeah, there's some spots there. They don't. Some of it doesn't look great, but some of it does. Like, it's not bad. I'm gonna say. What do I do with my pen? No, my. There we are. Check this bypass. Wow, works amazingly well. But I don't think I've ever found anything wrong with Purelator bypass valves. I am going to need my pliers to get this strip off. Oh, first we'll take a look. Yeah, she was sucking pretty hard. Purelator sucks. Okay, come on, smarten up now. Well, that wasn't on there like I thought it would be. Not at all. I do think it's time for Super Knife. Either Super Knife hasn't cut these up in a while, or they're just like, wow, I'm just doing my job. Because it's cutting. I gotta put something on my camera stand there because it's gonna fall over on me. There we go. Do that. And holy smokes, this one doesn't have louvers. How old is this one? 32. Oh, this one's 2024. 2024, and it has. I thought they all had louvers from Purelator. Is this from Purelator? I'm pretty sure it was. But hold it. I don't think there's. What? Okay. Maybe this isn't from Purelator because there is no excessive glue on here at all. What's going on? Are they finally getting quality control? Somebody is. That one looks great. But this one is full of sludge. Wow. As I drain these, and it is sludgy. And it's got a lot of particles in it. Wow. But overall, looks like it did its job. We're going to look at the back side. And this side is just full of a lot of particles. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe. Backside? Wow. Sludgy in the back too, but There's nothing showing that shouldn't be showing. So I'm impressed by that Mopar filter. Good going. So, what are we saying about them all? Well, they all did a pretty good job. I think the AC Delco and the Purelator may have been in longer than it should have been. But I'm not going to argue too much about that. They still worked. They still like they're by this one's still flexible where it's supposed to be. Definitely. Get down on the camera. Still a bad cameraman I am. It's still flexible. And where is it? And this one, yeah, a little less flexible for the Purelator. And so, but it's smaller. It would probably flex back and let oil into the oil filter with no problems. So, yeah, I still like the AC Delcos. And this Mopar one seems to be built slightly different than some of the ones I have seen. A lot of the ones I see nowadays have louvers. Did I call it louvers? Louvers. Who knows? I'm a man of many different words. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and please tune in Monday for something that is, well, it's a comparison video on two oil filters. Don't know what ones I'm going to do yet, but it is a comparison. Thanks for watching.